Hello, I am Andy, and here is a very unusual program. Very unusual. It's called The Weaknesses of Those Born on the 23rd of March. Yes, we'd like to know the other side of the person that you might want to become a partner with, whether on the romance side, the marriage side, whether on the business partnership side, whether in the area of sports, whether anything to do depending on someone. You would like to know their weaknesses. So every day I'm going to tell you. Today, the weaknesses of those born on the 23rd of March. Now, born on the 23rd of March, you will be like to argue too much. You will be a champion arguer. Every little thing you've got something else to say, non-stop. And your tongue will be like a machine gun, coming up with all the excuses to make. So the person born on the 23rd of March, if you are going to have this partnership with that person, be careful that this person can be very much in the argument phase. And also, this person will make promises and commitments without having any notion how they are going to do it later on. Because it can be said that their tongue is faster than their brain. So, watch out if you meet somebody born on the 23rd of March. Don't take everything he or she tells you. Take it with a pinch of salt. But this person will also be very ambitious. And so they will put money before you. They'll put their ambitions before you because their goal in life is to make money and to have a wonderful, rich, wealthy life. And if you have a partner who is born on the 23rd of March, be careful, you'll be always number two. You'll never be the number one. So you need to understand that this person's born on the 23rd of March, their main goal is to build up a business or do things on a very big scale. And that's what makes them very, very happy. And so, regarding romance, regarding marriage, regarding family, all that comes second because they will spend most of their time in the office, whether it's a job, whether it's a business, whether it's anything like that. And if you are going to have a business partnership with a person born on the 23rd of March, you have to make it very clear of your responsibilities because this person born on the 23rd of March will forget what they promised you and they will expect you to do more because they'll have things of their own which are more important to them. So even if you have a business partnership or even you have a joint owner of a business property, you've got to get everything written down on paper, a contract made. Because those born on the 23rd of March, their memory is very, very short. What they promised you, they won't remember. Perhaps they don't want to remember, but some of them just won't remember because their mind is very cluttered with all the stress and all the responsibilities they have. And they'll just tell you, sorry, I didn't think I promised you that. So be very careful of that. Can they be liars? They can be liars. Not maybe intentionally, but anyway, a lie is a lie, whether it's intentional or not. Reading the palms of the potential partners would be a good thing because the palms will reveal their compatibility with you, whether compatibility in business, in job, whether compatibility in romance or marriage. The palms will show a lot. But even the date and the time of birth will also show that. So when two people want to get together for a partnership, it's worthwhile doing a horoscope compatibility. And definitely, if could look at the palms is even better because the physical, mental, and emotional is crucial to have a partnership for success. And if there's too much difference, then there cannot be any chance for things going well. Now, the person born on the 23rd of March is going to be a very ambitious person and a person who will like to do things on a big scale and a person who would like to be recognized. So if you do anything with a person born 23rd of March, realize that the ego of this person is huge. And the person with a huge ego just means that they come first, not you. So you have to take the second part. And if you have yourself a horoscope, which has a big ego, then the clash will come very fast. So always have a period of time before you get married to study each other. the best is to do a compatibility checkup based on the date of birth, time of birth, and studying the palms. And so the compatibility can be stretched to anything, not only to loyalty and faithfulness, but also to whether this person will stand by you. You will only find out later, then it's too late, because this person born on the 23rd of March is not a bad person, but it's a person who just doesn't care for the responsibilities towards others in a way that what they are doing is so important that that is always on their mind. So you'll have to be very careful and study this nature of the person. This person born on the 23rd of March can be a very hot tempered person, and easily an angry person, and easily a brutal person, because the planets that control the person on the 23rd of March are very aggressive planets. So you must understand that aggressive person can, once he or she is cornered, they will strike back very hard and very fast. And also regarding long term compatibility, the person born on the 23rd of March has to try very hard to keep compatibility on a long term, because your horoscope will have very short cycles. Every few years, the cycles change and their outlook changes and their interest changes and their demand for their services changes. So you will live with a person who will have many ups and downs in their lives. Get ready for all that. And a person like that can have trouble in matrimony, in marriage, can, because the way their makeup is, that all the things of job, business, finances are always on their mind. I know I keep harping on that, but that's what these people are made for. That's what they live for: their office, their job, their businesses, and finances. And they can be very, very serious gamblers. They will love financial speculation of every kind: the stock market, the forex, the Bitcoin, the lotteries, and going to the casino. So you have to realize whether that's the person you want. So the palms of that person, the date of birth of that person, the time of birth of that person will reveal to me. And I will tell both the people, if they're sitting both in front of me on WhatsApp or Skype or Zoom, I will tell them I'm going to be very frank and this is what I have to say. So it's always good to do a personal compatibility check before you get yourself into long term business partnership or property owned partnership or personal partnerships of marriage. And what more can I tell you about this person? This person can be very loyal. This person can be a very good person. But remember, the financial side will always come first. And when that happens, then you will see that the finances are talking. Maybe not the heart is talking. And very often, born on the 23rd of March, they can become very hard hearted people, thinking of the property first, thinking of the business first. And they usually are not very trusting people. They somehow feel that somebody is going to cheat them of their money, somebody is going to cheat them of something. So they usually are not very trusting people. And so I know many couples that make some contracts between the two of them before they get married, that if they ever break up, what's property for her, what's property for him remains for her and for him. So you see, born on the 23rd of March makes a person extremely practical in many ways, but then the warmth of the love and romance is lost. So be ready. If you meet somebody born on the 23rd of March, this is what I've told you about this person. Keep that in mind always and watch out and study the nature of that person. So that's what I can tell you. I hope it's been worthwhile. It will be worthwhile if you meet somebody born on the 23rd of March. Even as a working companion, you will see what I'm telling you is true. They do everything very fast, very, very quickly. And if you can't keep up the pace, you're just not going to be part of their parcel. You're going to be left out. And the same marriage, the same romance, the same business partnership or working together, it'll always be like that. It's good talking to you. I want to talk to you about a 90-minute session, which I'm promoting, which will cost USD $50. And in this 90 minutes, I will talk to you about your next 9 years. based on your date of birth, your time of birth, and looking at your palms. Palms are very important. They belong to your soul. These lines and the signs, they don't change for better, they don't change for worse, they don't do all that just on their own. The soul is the coordinator between you and the planets. So it's the soul controls your palm. And reading your palms definitely helps to make predictions, not only just based on the date of birth and time of birth. Because yesterday, let me tell you, 350,000 babies were born. They can't have the same destiny, can they? Just because they're born on the same day, because each of them will have different palms, because each of them will have different souls. So that's how it works. And so this 90-minute session, which will cost you USD $50, will be based on the palms, the date of birth and time of birth. And I'll tackle your next 9 years in all areas of your life. I'll be going to very deep into the area of the health especially, because I find the health is something we neglect until it's too late. So I will go deeply into that. At whatever age it is, you come and see me. And I'll talk to you about where your talents lies. Will you do well in your own country of birth, or should you leave your country? There's so many things to advise people. And I'll give you your lucky colors and lucky gemstones and lucky days and lucky directions. There's a lot of energy to give you. And I'll give you all that so that you become a very special person. And especially when I teach you how to get to connect and activate your soul so that your third eye can open and so that your aura can start to shine. That's when you become a special person. You hear about these people coming up with ideas, making billions and billions. How did they do it? Because we are all born equal. The size of our brain is the same. They do it because they are able to activate the energy of their soul. They have been taught that, and that's how they become special. And I'll teach that to you. And all it will cost you is USD $50. And it's my pleasure to make you somebody very, very special. And so I look forward to meeting you one day. And here's my email. Send me this email and we'll start everything started. And I'll give you a date and I'll tell you how to make your payment. And off we go to make you somebody super special. In the meantime, I wish you all the best of luck in your life. Thank you. Goodbye.